trucks and things like that that are just wonderful. But, you know, kids these days, the technology is so advanced that toys now do everything. I mean, they just, of course, they're expensive too, don't get me wrong, okay? So, I'm so glad that there's men that still make the toys, the wooden toys, because it makes things look good. Okay, now we're just kind of bringing the brim down, you see. Slowly but surely, we're getting our hat done. And then we start bringing this underneath here and bringing that down. Okay, now one of the things that we want to stop with the head now, we're getting it in a good shape here. And let's go ahead and do our other arm. And I think I want to just have the arm down at his side. So we're going to come here. We're going to just draw it basically down at the side of his in his side, in other words. So there we go. Cut that. Now you can use the bigger knife for this, in other words, when you get into something like that. We have a little problem with the wood here. We got a little indention in the wood. In fact, you can take your knife. Probably I can stick my knife in it. I'm not sure. No, let's see. Is it in an angle? Yeah. See, it's in an angle a little bit. See that? Where it's, you can see that close enough. Looks like a little burn mark almost in the wood. And watch the knife. It's in an angle. I didn't see it first. But you can stick your knife pretty far in there, see? So, that is a little blemish, as I say, in the wood. And we'll come down here and... because this hand here is not really going to matter all that much. It's only going to be a prop, as we say, for the shaker itself. And so it's not going to be all that necessary. I mean, we could put a bucket in its hand or whatever it is, but that's not necessary. We don't have to. Bring that up underneath there. We could put a bucket in his hand or something else, but that's not necessary. We don't need to make it so realistic. It's really the form of it. The key to the whole deal is that it moves, you know, that it moves back and forth, and he's chopping the wood and all that other stuff. So if you want to play around and make more, you know, exciting type things, you can. But basically, it's pretty. This arm will just be like a prop for the movable arm. But we want it to look good. We don't want it to, you know, be... I really am becoming more and more adapted and loving the unfinished look of a carving. I like the cuts left in. I like the, you know, the way that we do it and all that other stuff. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna make it a little bit more up underneath here. Okay, we go. And we're just cut a little bit more in here. Okay. All the while leaving this area over here not touched for the arm, and we will bring that down, in other words, eventually, but for right now we're not. Okay. All right, so we've got the arm pretty good on this side. We want to make a little cuts down here for the hands. We want to remove some of this, get this lined out here, and remove enough wood where we can put the hands, the hand in there. We have enough thickness for the hands, what I'm saying. All right, there we go. Okay, bringing that up into there. So let's work on the body a little bit. Naturally, as a woodcutter, he would not be dressed, he wouldn't be dressed as a wonderful thing. He's a worker, okay? So let's put him in, basically, let's go ahead and just put him in overalls, in other words. So that way, which will be just straightening this up a little bit in here, getting these feet down a little bit. May have to cut some of that feet. So let's go ahead and let's come across, see here, and back here where the hand is. That will be our, we're going to cut here and come back here, okay? We're cutting here on the arm and coming back here, and then we're going to come from the inside and cut that, all right? Because it's going to look like overalls, all right? Yep. And we want to cut this off right here because that's not going to be part of the okay. Now we can do the same. Let me bring this head down just a little bit. We're going to do the same over here. We're going to cut. We're not exactly sure where the arm will go, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and draw up here, come back besides here, and go down here, all right? Kind of like where so I'll cut that here, and cut that here, and then come from the inside here. I'm sorry, I've got to see that from that thing. I'm going to cut from the inside and bring that as a sort of a. All right, now all right. Let me remove a little bit more wood up in here. I'm going to draw from here. Let me move that out of the way. We're going to draw a little patch, not patch, but underneath there where the overalls fit right in here. Okay? Did you see that? And then I'm going to cut that. The figure that we're going to be doing for this is, and then we're going to come from the inside here and remove some of the wood from both sides, okay? The figure, it doesn't have to be extremely detailed for making the little piece. So we're not really getting really detailed in it. In other words, okay, this is taking the knife taking the knife and going down like that, see? Now, we also want to come out here on the arms, and we want to come here and down, make kind of a, see what I'm doing? Drawing that to make our, now you can dress him in however you want to. If you want to put a coat on him, whatever, you can dress him whatever you want to. I'm just kind of putting him in some overalls, okay? But you can dress him wherever you want to. You can put a coat on him or whatever. I'm just putting overalls on him. And there we go. There's where the and let's bring this arm back just a little bit and bring it down. Okay. All right. Now, the same thing over here, but we don't have, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut this up a little bit. I'm sorry. It's going to come down like this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, you know, we're going to come out here like, well, we're going to come down here like this, come up, and join with that there. Okay? Up here. So, we're going to, because we don't have the arm there yet, we're going to cut it, cut down, all right. Oh, I keep losing my I keep losing my I'm gonna cut that up here like that, and we're gonna cut in here like this. Okay, where we kind of have the overalls. I'm sorry, I lose my pencil all the time, folks. I cannot keep. What did I do with it? Where did it fall? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, see what it's looking like now? And this is going to be cut right here. So we'll finish that up. Once we get the arm kind of made, then we'll just see how that goes, and then comes around like that, in other words. And we just kind of, okay, let me find my pencil. I don't know what I did with it. I can't believe this. Well, shoot. Here I go, hit the, all right. All right, we've kind of got that situated here. Well, let's go ahead and bring this down, okay? Let's go ahead and start on the, like I said, it's not going to be a towering, detailed type figure. It'll be detailed, but it won't be as detailed as that is concerned. So, all right, I'm going to come back here and go ahead and do this, and come back here. Actually, that comes around like this is what it does. So this comes straight down like this. So all right. And let's go ahead and cut that out there so we have the hand and all that back in here. well, that we have the thing. Okay. And actually it comes back around like this and does this, and then we cut this out right in here. And then the arm, we shave that off like this. All right, and that makes your, and we'll do a little bit more. After, like I said, once we get the hand, you'll see even more what we're doing. And it's going to go even further down here like this. All right, now that's going to have to come out. We're going to trim that off anyway. All right, let's go back to the hat. Let's get that brim down thin. Okay. I'm inside. The weather is really bad. I haven't been able to be inside, but I was able to be inside for this one. The weather has been sort of nasty. This is a nasty time of year, January, February. So this is the last day of January, so I'm doing this. And we just keep working up underneath this hat so that it fits on the head. And then we'll go from there. Okay. I want to make this a little bit deeper here. All right, I tell you what, I'm going to take a little break for a minute. We're going to come back and we're going to continue with our figure. And I hope you're enjoying this series. It's the woodcutter. It's the little woodcutter folk art toy is what it is. And you'll see as we begin to do things that it will come out. And as you can see, the shoes are too big also, so they're going to have to come in a little bit. But we'll get it rolling. Okay, God bless you now.